the NBA on 2K Sports. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for DeAndre Jordan.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin, thank you very much. What a great comeback story for Derrick Rose. His resilience over the years of injuries has been rewarded. He says everybody struggles. People pretend like they don't. My down days were on TV, so I couldn't hide. The whirlwind I was in, I always stayed calm. I think that's just part of who I am. It's my character. Kevin?
Good insight there, Dave. Thank you. Do you remember, Greg, if you watched the standings very much when you played?
You know, we were always aware of it, and a lot of that had to do with the goals. I remember early in my career playing for the Knicks, you know, we were trying to win championships, and we talked a lot about home court and having that come postseason time. So you were absolutely aware of where you were because of the goals you've set. But I think that also changes depending on who you are as a team. If you're a championship caliber team that's won it, and maybe you're in the midst of a dynasty run, it may not matter as much because you know how good you are and you can win no matter where the venue.
So the Nets starting five. Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Jordan. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Green in at the 4. And for the Knicks, Barrett and Randall are in the forward positions. Reggie Bullock is out there with Peyton. And it's Noel in at the 5 spot. And the shot goes in.
Incredible control on that floater. Harden is fantastic at putting just the right amount of touch on these very difficult and delicate shots.
Randall down low, guarded by Green. Randall with the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Irving with a clean look, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
Well, the team does a nice job supporting what Kyrie Irving does. I mean, they've got total trust in his ability, so I think they work a lot harder to set him up.
Now Harris, 9 points last game out, and that one's good. Green.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
To Randall. Here's Barrett, launches it. The rebound by Harden. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's the pass to Irving. Makes it off the glass. Irving's got 5 points so far.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Peyton passes to Barrett. And here is Noel. Trying to find Bullock. Gets it to him.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the player, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception. It's a combination of the two. Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game. And it's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I say give him more time, and he'll refine himself in that area.
Green kicks to Irving. Pass to Harden. On deep. Again, the miss by Harden.
You know, he looks a little off kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Green against Barrett, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Jeff Green picks one up.
The energy Barrett plays with puts defenders on their heels. He's really good at forcing the opposition's hand.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Barrett.
Born in Toronto, Barrett joins a talented group of Canadians who have entered the NBA ranks.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Last game for Brooklyn, they picked up the W against Charlotte. Harris against Randall. Got a piece of it, so it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Harris, good.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
Barrett against Green. Pass to Randall. And here's Bullock from the arc. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Unselfish, good vision, nice dime by Julius.
Irving with the ball. He had 15 points last outing. Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Noel against Jordan. Clock at 6. Now here's Bullock. He's covered closely. He can't get that one. Nets leading by 5. Harden outside. The shot. And it's Noel with the rebound.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And stolen by Harris. A floater. It's laid in by Harden. Harden's got 6.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Here's Barrett. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Making plays in traffic. This is where Barrett's most effective.
Harden kicks to Green. With the teardrop and the rejection by Noel. Here's Bullock coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. Here's Payton. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Nets leading by 7. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. That shot wide open. Irving's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Nets.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Green with the rebound. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Kicks it to Harden. Pass to Irving. From deep three-point range. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. He's got 11.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
Out on the floor right now for the Knicks. The Nets also changing it up. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Green, and it's Brown in for Joe Harris. Quickly, covered by Irving. Quickly, one up, one down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
The pass to Brown. On the wing, Irving. He's got 11. 6 to shoot. To the inside. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And that's 13 points for Kyrie Irving.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Passes to Toppin. He kicks to Burks. Hits it from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Claxton. Back to Irving. Irving double team. Here's Claxton. There's the lob to Brown.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Here's Rose. That shot off. So Brooklyn will take it the other way.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
Let's take a look at Alec Burks' numbers. He's really producing here second half of the season. Averaging about 16 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Irving. 10 points for James Harden.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Toppin. Now the dish to Rose. Banked in off the glass.
I didn't think Rose would back down from some contact now, did you guys? Playing with a high level of intensity.
Now here's Harden. 10 points for him. Irving attacking. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And the pass to Toppin. That one wide left. Brooklyn leading by 14.
And Clark, when you look at the footwork of James Harden, arguably some of the best in the history of this league.
And you know, Greg, he studied the greats. I mean, he loved Ginobili's Euro step and then added it to his own game. Now he's taking that to another level, and he's the one giving out the lessons. But you're right, got great strength, but the footwork is really outstanding. Knows how to run a team, guys, and facilitate accordingly. Rose makes those around him better.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
A strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nets?
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, and I think another key, guys, will be can they continue to hit that mid-range shot? I mean, they've been very effective here early on.
Free throw drops for Harden.
And it's kind of the running joke when you think of James Harden, often maligned for his lack of effort defensively, but quite honestly, I thought he improved a great deal a season ago.
And, you know, Greg, I observed the same thing. His overall commitment was better. And not just steals and blocks either. I'm just talking about his awareness, his commitment to that end of the floor. It was a focal point. If he continues on that track, I think he's going to make an impact at that end as well.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Passes it to Toppin. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. And again, New York with the triple.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
And on the way from Irving for three. Nailed from three-point land. Irving's got 18 points in the game.
And he's off to a phenomenal start here tonight, guys.
He sure is. 7 for 7 already, and he just looks to be on a different level than everybody else right now.
Quickly, Aldridge is covering. Quickly. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
When Aldridge is in the neighborhood, you've got to be careful shooting it. I mean, proving there that he's capable of blocking shots.
And that one is good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Coaching staff has to be pleased seeing this from Rose. Proving he can break down the defense in these sets. Nice.
Harden against Rose. And the jam by Harden.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And that's just strong, tough action from Rose there. Staying in control and getting the job done with authority.
The Knicks shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
And guys, those numbers represent a nice step up from what they were last year.
The free throw drops for Rose.
Well, I tell you what, this guy gives you everything he's got when he's out there. And that's what you love about Derrick Rose, how fierce he is as a competitor.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And so it's Brooklyn. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Naturally a ball-dominant player, James Harden talked to us about others setting him up a little bit more.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal. Of course, playing off the ball is something that I'm comfortable doing. Like I'm able to catch and shoot. I'm able to play off, you know, on the wings.
Giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big games.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the Nets pretty much in control here, it would seem.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
We've got Knox. Also, Toppin's out there. Alec Burks is out there with Rose. They're the group New York will start the second with. Pass to Harden. Offensive rebound. A shot by Griffin. Nobody around. Off target from outside. Knicks trailed by 15. Outside Rose. Good D by Irving. And so Aldridge will bring it up for the Nets. Last time they met was in Brooklyn.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
You know, this is what Rose does best to me, guys. A scorer who attacks on offense with unbridled ferocity.
To the paint, here's Griffin, and then Griffin with the dunk.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
He can't miss from deep. The defense has to regroup here, and I think they've got to change things up because he's locked in from behind the arc.
So both teams making some changes here. Playoff seeding so important here as we take a look out east. Taking a look at Brooklyn, they're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. And of course the Knicks, right now quite a ways down below.
Yeah, I think for the Nets, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
And the credit belongs to them for what they did and didn't do during the offseason. I mean, they had a vision, they set it out, and they've stayed true to it.
Outside Irving. Takes a shot at the elbow. The Knicks pull it in.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Payton finds Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intention.
Brooklyn leading by 9. Irving passes to Jordan, and it's Jordan with the jam.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that
A
dunk?
nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Here in the the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Randall. That's good. And it's Peyton with the assist. And that's now 6 points for Julius Randle.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Pass to Irving. Griffin's got space. Randall grabs the board.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Bullock dishes to Barrett. The layup missed.
You know, his scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Brown inside. He's guarded by Bullock. And the rejection by Noel. Here's Barrett. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. A moment now to check out some numbers for Kyrie Irving.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
No good on the free throw. Green, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And he's good on the second. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are. But look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. John Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
First free throw is good.
Boy, Harris has become such a solid role player, guys. A knockdown shooter who really elevates the team above self.
And Harris drops them both. Knicks trail by 10. And there's the pass to Bullock. At the elbow, Randall.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
The Knicks shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Noel.
You know, one of the things I really enjoy is watching guys work on their game, and Noel has done that. Not only in becoming a lockdown post defender, but a dependable scorer, too.
Second free throw, no good. Brooklyn leading by 9. Harris finds Irving. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Irving's got 22.
Set up on a platter that time by Harris. A room service dime right there.
And Barrett gets it to go.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
And here is Here's Brown. A 14-point game for him in the win against Charlotte.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
And the Nets making a change here. Claxton's checked in. Knicks trail by 9. Now Barrett, 8 points for him. There's the steal. Brown feeling it out a bit. Passes it to Green. Irving double team. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. So it's Brooklyn now. Pass to Harris. 5 on the clock. From the arc. The shot comes out. Now the Knicks take it the other way. And there's the feed to Barrett. Can't cash in from close range. Nets leading by 9. Down low. Here's Irving. In. And his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor. And looking for more.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And Brown throws it down hard.
Tip of the hat to Irving there. He ignited the break with this underappreciated part of his game. His defense. Quick hands help on both sides of the court.
Pass to Bullock. Now here's Randall, guarded by Harris. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Randall.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Here's Claxton. Off target with his 3. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Knicks. Inside. And Randall throws it down.
Boy, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
Irving passes to Claxton. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 5th rebound in this one. Dishes to Payton. To the middle. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Payton's got his first points of the game.
Really enjoy seeing Payton concentrate at the level he does. I mean, he's used to getting bodied on some of his shots.
Claxton the pass to Irving. Irving double team. Here's Green. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding pass. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's Noel. Trying to get open is Randall. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Noel. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game, because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
He'd be brilliant, and
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great human being.
Alec Burks checked in for the Knicks. Rose comes in for Payton. And the Nets also making a change. Harden's checked in. And Brown drops them both.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Now the pass to Burks. To the paint. Harris against Randall. The shot's good. Randall's got 12. Brooklyn leading by 7. Harden outside. From outside the arc. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden.
All right, a moment to check out the stats for Harris. How his last 10 games have gone. He's right around 13 points a night, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from him. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Claxton the pass to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
I've got a word for Harden. It's indefatigable. Say that real fast, which basically means he's tireless. Even when he's carrying the whole offense, he's got great energy and stamina. Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Brown against Burks. Passes it to Harden. Over Rose. Again, the miss by Harden. Knicks on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. Rose finds Burks, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
Nets leading by 3. Harden with it. 22 points for him. Pass to Brown. Harden outside. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Green. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Barrett.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Over Harris. And too long on the shot.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Burks looking around. He dishes it to Rose. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. That is good. And the Nets lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Burks.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Brown with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. Brown against Rose. And they pick up 2.
And, you know, sometimes you feel like every single jumper Harden takes is going in, especially from that in-between area.
Bounce pass from Rose. Randall with the bucket.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Here is Harden. 26 points for him. Three-pointer. And that one is off. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Nets lead by 2. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what was your plan for tonight?
I was trying to get assists in the beginning, and just having a good time out here. Got it going a little bit. Enjoying myself.
Okay, Kyrie, we'll see you in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here welcoming you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. That guy right there is Shaquille O'Neal, and that guy right there is Kenny the Jet Smith. James Harden led the way in the first half. He ended up with 26 points, 5 rebounds, and as great as James Harden has been, his game has attracted its share of critics. They say flops, travels, or that he dominates the ball. Shaq, what do you think?
Listen, haters gonna hate. He's playing at an all-time great level right now. When they're winning, dribble, 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 dribble. Dribble, 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 dribble.
Well, of course, the greats are judged not by what they do in the regular season, but what they do in the postseason. So, you know, silence those critics. You got to get that right.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. Setting the floor for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Green. Then it's Joe Harris. Then it's Harden. And it's Irving at the 2 spot. Now here's Rose. Double team on Rose. Pass to Noel. And stolen by Jordan. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
The Nets shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for the Knicks.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
Hard to keep up with Irving. I mean, this guy knows how to get to the line. He's a multi-dimensional scorer, always attacking.
And here is Payton.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
The pass to Barrett. To halt the run, he takes it up and lays it in. Barrett's got 10.
And pick and roll is huge in today's game. Barrett realizing what to do in those sets.
On the wing, Harris. The Nets working the ball around now. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Now Bullock. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Payton passes to Randall. Over Irving. Randall no good. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. And there it is for him.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Payton with the ball. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Here's Barrett. Pass to Noel. Here's Bullock. And it's sent back by Irving.
Irving bringing a little more intensity to the defensive end there, using his speed to get ahead of that shot.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's got 11 points in the quarter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
New York calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Griffin's checked in for Green. And this, now a list of guys who can shoot it as well as they can pass it. The point guards with the highest shooting percentage in the NBA. Kyrie Irving third.
As a point guard, you want to create the best possible shot every trip down the floor. And given the way these guys have shot the ball, you know, it's not a bad idea every now and then for them to go it alone.
Well, you know they're not going to do that, though. I mean, even as deadly as they are from the field, they're always looking to set up their teammates first.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Nets leading by 9. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And that one drops.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And it's blocked by Jordan.
Hey, you know he's around, and that's what he does. DeAndre Jordan throwing that shot out of there.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Toppin kicks to Bullock.
I love the intensity dial up here from a defensive standpoint in the second half. Doing a much better job.
Harden outside to the inside. And there's Jordan. That's good on the assist by Harden. Harden's got his 4th assist in this one. Knicks trail by 13. Quickly guarded by Harden. Quickly. Good D by Harden.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
And Harden with the stuff.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Inside, here's Toppin. Lays it up and banks it in. Toppin's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Now, here is Harden. Defense right on him. Kept alive, and Reggie Bullock gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. The Knicks making a switch here. Rose is checked in. Here's Jordan. He has 6. Harris with it. And it's Toppin picking him up. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. That's tipped. And the Nets with possession here. 6 to shoot. And the jam by Harden.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
And it's good. 2 points. Toppin's got 6 points in the quarter.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Irving surveying the floor. Outside Griffin. Back to Jordan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Obi Toppin.
You know, Jordan's size is part of the reason why he draws as many fouls as he does. They just have a tough time getting through his body without fouling.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
2 shots.
They do, and you also see a lot of points have come off the dribble penetration. They've been aggressive on the bounce at attacking the defense.
He's off on the first.
You know, Jordan, to me, is one of the more reliable bigs in the league. He takes a lot of punishment and rarely takes a night off.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Julius Randle comes in for Kevin Knox. And it's Burks in for Barrett. And the Nets also making a change. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Joe Harris. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Knicks trail by 13. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David.
And that speed and athleticism of Griffin, a lethal combination when he's on the break.
Bounce pass from Rose. He gets it in there. Toppin's got 10 points here in the second half.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
Outside Griffin. Jordan the pass to Harden. Passes it to Irving. Irving double team. The three from Harden. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. And so it's Rose bringing it up for the Knicks. They trail by 16. Oh, and the jam by Rose.
You know, once he starts going downhill, Rose is impossible to stop. He doesn't settle for simple layups. He's throwing that thing down.
Now here's Irving. Not a lot of room. That one goes. Count it. Irving's got 41.
Well, he's filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
Rose double teamed. Toppin, no one around him. And it's off from three-point range. Brooklyn leading by 16. Irving from long range. It's rebounded by New York. Toppin's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Burks can't get it to go. Jordan with it. Now defended by Randall. Griffin. And it goes down 2 points. Griffin's got 6 points.
You know, big guys like Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
Double team on Rose. Down low. Here's Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Harden the pass to Aldridge. Outside for Jordan. The tray. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Burks. Outside Rose. Double team on Rose. New York needs to get off a shot. Here's Burks. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. To the paint. Here's Irving. Some solid defense from Rose. Knicks trail by 16. To the inside. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
For New York, they have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night. So for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. And it's Brown in for Jordan. Free throw is good by Toppin. Nets leading by 13. Now here's Brown. 6 points for him. Here's Harden, and there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Randall.
And Harden doesn't mind showing off a little bit either now. He has ridiculous ball skills. The defense looking completely lost out there.
New York calls timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Noel checks in for Julius Randle. While we have a chance, here are the NBA's assist leaders for the second half of the season. James Harden is second.
Wow, he's taken his passing to a whole new level. His court awareness has really improved as we've gotten deeper into the season.
New York moving the ball around. He was all alone on that one. He has 7.
Well, there's nothing like being unselfish as a player, and Noel was outstanding in that regard. Reading the entire floor and finding his guys for high percentage shots.
And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Well, a lot of tough teams in this league. Here's where Brooklyn sits right now.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
Rose passes to Burks. Shoots over Brown. It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Burks.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 10-2 run here. .135 left to play in the third. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Toppin's got it back down to single digits for the Knicks.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
New York's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Quickly, he's covered by Irving. To the middle. And Noel throws it down.
Boy, I tell you, his dunking skills are special. Noel really pounds it through the hoop when he gets a chance to.
Outside Irving. Misses the 3. Knicks trail by 6. Burks dishes to Noel. Rose passes to Burks. A rebound by the Nets. They led by as many as 18 points. Brown kicks to Irving. And the rejection by Noel.
And Noel just staking his territory with his massive reach. That wingspan makes him an intimidating presence who covers a lot of ground quickly.
Double team on Rose. Lock at 6. Quickly. Gets an open look and hits. And now just a 4-point Brooklyn lead. Harden scanning the floor. And the foul called on Nerlens Noel. That's his first foul. Five seconds left to play here in the third. Harden Offensive struggles continue, missing again. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for Brooklyn. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. Anytime you get over the 40-point mark, it's been a special, special day. Back to the action after this word. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Filling out the wings are Bullock and Barrett. Toppin is out there with Nerlens Noel. And it's Payton in at the 1. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now here's Noel. Defense is right there. Here's Toppin. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Nets. They lead by 1. Irving double team. And Harris wide open. He shoots, and the three ball is good.
You know, knocking down the three guys, that's one of the premier three-point gunners in the NBA, Joe Harris.
Payton passes to Barrett. Payton kicks to Bullock. Pass to Barrett. Basket good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Irving double team to the left side wing. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive three balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Harris against Barrett. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And at 6'7", Barrett with terrific positional size, which allows him to create problems for defenders down low.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Barrett. He's perfect from the line this time.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
From 10 feet out, here's Claxton. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Brooklyn leading by 3. On its way from Irving for 2. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
Well, Irving can shoot it with little warning. I mean, he's just that quick. No time to contest if you're not there before the shot.
Here's Payton. Rebound, Brooklyn. Harden's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And Barrett gets it to go.
And you like the toughness there. Barrett being more comfortable having to deal with an aggressive defense.
Outside Irving. The pass to Harden. Inside. Green. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 5 assists in the game.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Noel passes to Payton. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Boy, I think the postgame of Payton catches defenders off guard. I mean, he's got a lot of moves down there.
Pass to Green. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Here's Harris. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Harris has got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know, Harris loves to shoot it outside, but I like seeing him capitalize from there, too.
Payton passes to Barrett. Back to Payton. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And New York making a change here. Randall's checked in. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the Nets. Free throw off from Payton.
Elfrid Payton is known primarily for his playmaking ability. The way he moves the ball is exactly what you want from your point guard. Yeah, you got to respect the athletic reach of Jordan now. Throw it up, and he will bash in the alley-oop.
And here's Barrett. Over Green. Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
Green, no luck. Knicks trailed by 5. Randall dishes to Payton. Loose, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Noel.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Nets leading by 5. Harden outside, puts up a 3, bangs home the trifecta. Harden's got 40 points.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
Payton kicks to Barrett. From 12 feet out. Good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint. Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
Down low, here's Randall. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. And that's 20 points for Julius Randle.
For Randall, another bucket. Continues to expand his offensive game.
On the wing, Harris. Barrett covering. Harris against Randall. Harris kicks to Green. Harden inside the three-point line, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Harden's got 42 in the game. Pass to Bullock. Barrett with the ball. Pass to Payton. Now Barrett. Bullock with it. Over Irving. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got his 4th rebound in this one. At the elbow, Irving. And the layup's good off the glass. And now it's a 10-point Nets lead.
You know, his job is really to carry the load offensively, and that's exactly what Irving is doing tonight.
Harden against Payton. Kicks to Barrett. Count it. Barrett's got 20.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Irving passes to Harden.
Hey, we know Harden can score it, but he also has great vision.
Here's Payton. And the pass to Barrett. To the middle. Randall down low. He's against Green. Randall no good. Green passes to Harden. Here's Irving. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 7th assist in the game. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
He gets that one.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Payton passes to Barrett. Now here's Noel. Trying to find Bullock. Gets it to him. Count that one.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Irving. From deep. And it's Noel with the rebound.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Count it. 22 points for Julius Randle.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
And here's Harden for 3. Drops in the tray. And the Nets lead by 13.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Payton the bounce pass. Randall down low, headed by Green. Yep, that one goes in there. 24 points for Julius Randle.
Forcing his way in is Randall. Hard for the defender to counter his strength.
Harden against Payton. Takes a 3. Harden's shot is off. New York's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. No one near Randall as he lets it go. And the 3 off target.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Harden, no good. Knicks trail by 11. Here's Payton, and the dunk by Payton.
Good presence of mind there by Payton. Whenever he sees an opening to the basket, he doesn't hesitate at all.
Brooklyn's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the 4th quarter. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. Derrick Rose is checked in for the Knicks. There's 1:26 left to play in the final quarter. From 12 feet out. And that one goes long. Nets leading by 9. Green kicks to Harden. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Julius Randle picks one up.
Phenomenal body control from Harden. Superb at just knifing inside and forcing the defense to whack him.
James Harden, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
And, you know, after being a sixth man during the beginning of his career, Harden has blossomed into a big-time star. He's a top-tier combo guard in this league now.
And both free throws good for James Harden. And so it's Rose bringing it up for the Knicks. Rose double teamed. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Feeds it to Randle. Missed inside.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And on the way from Irving for 3, connects again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Green again throws. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game, 10 for 13.
You know, you can't let Rose get this close, because when you do, he's going to cook you.
Jordan dishes to Harden. Offline with his 3. New York with the ball. A 12-point game. Barrett the pass to Noel, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Really got to admire the way Noel adjusts after contact. Excellent body control by the big man.
Now here's Irving. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, thank you, Kevin. Kyrie, very few can match your offensive creativity. So how do you integrate that into the team system?
It starts in our practice. It starts with our practice habits, getting our swing action, practicing with a purpose. You know, whether it's shoot-arounds or walkthroughs, we're starting to show progress right there and just getting back to what we know, and that's executing on both ends of the floor and trusting one another.
Well, the ball was certainly moving tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Kevin?
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.